All right, so coming out of the fourth step, we put all of our stuff on paper. What burned us up, our resentments, our fears, sex inventory, just everything. We put it all out there, and you know, we thought we did everything we needed to because we got it out of us. Now we can see it. Uh, God was present when everything was going on, and of course, as I'm writing it, my personal experience, God was guiding my pen, and and I got it all out of me. Uh, for 21 years, I did mostly four steps. I held on to some garbage, uh, the big stuff. I was pretty much honest, but I didn't want to let a lot of that stuff go. And I certainly did not want anybody to know. And if I put it to paper, it'd make it too goddamn real. But the book says I got to do this. And I was put to a position that, okay, I'm going to do this. And but it says in the fifth step that, even though we've already, done all that work, there's still more to be done. We have to share it with somebody. Now, I've heard it said that, you got to tell somebody. Generally, it's your sponsor, because they've been working with you. And, really, their job is just to sort through all this stuff and find what are your character defects. Because me, I'm entirely defective. But they get to sort through that and realize that maybe you're not. Maybe you do have assets. Now, I have heard people say, you can go tell a preacher, you can go tell a friend. I've heard people say that they've given bottles of booze to people under the bridge and said, hey, do me a favor, just sit here and listen to me yabber on for, till I'm done. And, stuff like that, I mean, I don't know, man. I think the whole purpose of the fifth step is that if I can look somebody in the eye, that I know, right, that I see on the regular, and I'm able to tell them my deepest, darkest garbage, right? And then I have to see them tomorrow. The purpose of the fourth step is to find my fears. As it said, 1,000 forms of fear. Next to everybody's name was fear. So why am I going to go pay somebody under the bridge a bottle of booze or $20 or whatever to listen to me? I'll never see them again, and they really could care less. It's the accountability part of it. When I can hold my head up high and talk to somebody one-on-one, I'm building trust, but more importantly, I'm addressing my fear that somebody will know stuff about me, and then I have to see them tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day. And the fifth step, says at the very end of it, it points out, have we let go of everything? Because it clearly points out, if I don't do this, I'm going to drink again. I'm going to take this stuff to the grave. And, the thing is that the more I hold on to it, the faster the grave comes. So how am I supposed to release myself of all this baggage and all this pain and all this mental anguish and all this suffering and everything if I'm holding on to the worst shit? Because I've removed all the smaller stuff, right? So now the big monster in the room is right there at the surface. How can I hold my head up high when I know that the monster is right there looking at me? And it's going to dictate everything I do because it's not hidden anymore. And my head will constantly be thinking about him. I know this because this is what happened to me for 21 years. I know that the monster will be looking right at me and will dictate everything that I do. Let it go. It's valuable to let it go and to have trust in somebody. Now, if you find that you can only begin by paying that guy under the bridge, just to test drive it, so to speak. If that's what it takes, do it. Then go tell your preacher. Then tell the librarian at the local library. Tell whoever. I don't care. But I can't live my life in fear anymore. That's what gets me drinking, is all this fears. And fear is nothing but the memory of the past, and people find out. But even more importantly, my imagination of the future. That is crippling to me. So when I had the fear when I first walked into AA, like, oh my God, am I one of those people? Well, okay, man, they seem all right. As I'm sitting here and working with others, I can see it in their eyes, that fear, that newcomer, that first day newcomer. They always call you sir, and, and they try to hold themselves up real nice and, make sure they look nice, because I'm a sophisticated alcoholic, and I'm not really that bad as y'all. And here's my court paperwork for my 5th DWI. We all come in with stuff that's messed up. Every single one of us, but those are our assets, right? Those are the things which are going to keep us sober, although they kept us drunk for the longest time because we hid them. Once we get them out, they become assets. And sharing your little bits and pieces in meetings and with others one-on-one, and when you're sponsoring people and opening yourself up, builds that trust, that bond, that unity, that you're not alone. And I can't tell you how many times people have pulled me to the side and say, "Hey, O'Neill, you got a minute?" It's like, "Yeah, sure, what's up?" And the next thing I know, they literally vomit a 5th step on me of some hardcore stuff. I'm like, okay, well, I wasn't really expecting that. I was figuring it'd be something a little bit more casual, but, and and then we talk about it, and that's it. And then they go about their business, but if that's what it takes, that's fine. Do what you got to do. And again, everything in the book is suggestive. It's what the first 100 did. And it seems to have worked for them and then a bunch of other people. So I'm going to go try that stuff too. It's not supposed to be easy, although it is. They give you instructions, just follow the instructions. But my head is going to tell me, oh my God, this shit's impossible. Me, cannot do that. Well, yeah, you can. It's the past. You can't change it. You did it, whatever it was. Well, sit down and talk to somebody about it. Somebody that you can trust. Somebody who is understands what it is you're trying to do. Like it says in the book, follow the simple instructions. It's only going to be as difficult as you make it. Yes, there will be fear. Yes, there will be discomfort. Yes, there will be a bunch of stuff that, is going to be brought to light that you hope never would see the light of day. But, that said, it is doable. And it'll save your life, and your life's worth saving. So, go ahead and, like, share, subscribe. Maybe this can help somebody else out who's stuck on this step. And, if nothing else, realize you can do this. You're not alone. And I'm always a phone call away. And, be more than happy to help you. If you just need to talk, if you want to do a 5th step dump, you don't even need to give me a heads up. I've heard a bunch of stuff, and, it stays with me. And in return, I'll share some of my stuff of equal value to you to let you know that, you're not alone. So hang in there, bucko. You can do this.